Okay, so got hair. I came to a bit of a standstill with my juggling with the balls because I was at the point where I'd kind of got to grips with all the tricks that I'd learnt, and I was learning new tricks, but I was learning them pretty quickly. But the harder tricks, I just couldn't like figure out how to do them, and I was getting really frustrated. So I decided that I was going to take a break from juggling balls, and obviously still juggle, but maybe not try as hard to learn new tricks, and go on to something else for a while. So I have these, which are juggling rings. My friend bought them for me for my birthday, and these offer a different kind of I suppose thought pattern in a way, and they're different in ability, and kind of you have to think differently when you throw these and catch them than you do with balls, because balls mainly you're holding them at the bottom to throw, whereas these you hold them at the sides to throw and to catch. So it's just a totally different way of juggling. I still do the 3 pattern cascade with them. I can do overs with them just about now. They're a lot harder, but they're not as hard as clubs. So, because all you have to worry about these is just throwing them up and catching them on this part here. When I started, I was still travelling, so I was walking forwards like I used to do when I first started juggling balls. But after about a couple of hours, I managed to get it down to standing still with them. They're really cool. She got me these 3 colours: bright yellow, it doesn't show up on the camera, blue and red, and these ones are by Mr. Babashi, I think. I had some balls from him actually that my mum and dad bought me, so pretty cool. These ones are quite big. I think this may be the average size of them, but they're really good for beginners, so I would definitely recommend them. They are definitely harder to juggle than balls, but that's probably because I'm new to them. But they're not as hard as clubs. I'll show you my clubs. So these are my clubs. The ends are like that, which is rubber. And the other end is rubber, obviously with the metal screw in the end. So that's what they look like. These are quite heavy. They're probably about the weight of 2 of my LED boing balls, maybe 3. They are quite heavy, and they're dangerous. I'd suggest if you're going to juggle these, juggle them outside, because once airborne, whatever they crash into, it's likely that they're going to break it. So, and don't, like, if you can get away with not wearing glasses, because I wear glasses for like distance, because I have stigmatism in one of my eyes, or both my eyes, I'm not sure. So I wear glasses for that, but I don't wear glasses when I'm juggling, because if these hit my glasses, they'd probably break them. The ends are rock hard, and I mean like really hard. And at Christmas I was juggling these in the snow, and I threw one and it spun in the air and smacked me straight in the head with this end, and oh my god, like the pain was incredible. So be careful. I do a hell of a lot of like dodges out the way when they're coming towards my head. I can juggle them, but I find them really difficult to keep going, and also they kind of tend to, once I've got a spin going, if I grab the club in the wrong place, then it just throws everything else out. I tend to hold the club here by the end, and the reason why I find them harder to learn is that when you throw it up in the air, it's going to spin on its axis before you catch it again. So not only are you throwing something in the air, you have to sort of get it to spin evenly, kind of thing, so you can catch it again. So you have all these things that are spinning rather than just throwing stationary in the air, if that makes any sense. And if they are spinning like the hoops, they're spinning on themselves and not actually like rotating. So yeah, and if you haven't noticed, this is pretty cool that my hoops match the colours of my so it's pretty cool. So yeah, I definitely think that if you juggling and you're bored of just juggling balls and you've tried like LEDs to sort of glam it up a bit, maybe try hoops. And then I'd say if you master hoops, then go on to clubs. They're great fun. Hoops you can get away with doing indoors. I did them in my conservatory and now I can do them in my living room with a lower roof. I'd say with clubs, outside. And what I did to learn clubs was I just threw one in the air, constantly throwing it in the air and catching it, getting used to the feel and weight. Then I did 2, so I threw, catch, and then I tried 3. And when I throw them, I have the top one grips like this to throw, and then the other one gripped with my other 3 fingers, if that makes any sense. So I have one on top of the other, like that, and then I just throw. So, but it takes a good while, because it's even just holding 2 in one hand, it's just awkward. But once they're in the air, obviously you don't have 2 in one hand at the same time, so unless you're doing a specific trick. So yeah, hopefully this has sort of been informative. I'd say definitely give the rings a go. They're wicked. You can get LED ones as well, although they are expensive. I think they're £17 each. So yeah, but I will be bringing these glamping with me, and my hoop. So yeah, if anyone wants me to do a video about hoops, then let me know. I'm not a great one for knowledge on hoops, but I can give you what I know. So I have a stunt hoop, which is like for tricks and stuff. So yeah, a lot of these have come from Fire Toys, I think. So that's where I get most of my juggling equipment from, just because they do a range of beginners up to intermediate to professional. They do LED stuff, which I love, anything that lights up. So yeah, hopefully that's been informative, guys. And I'm sorry I've left this channel a bit sparse lately, but I've had a lot going on. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. And if you want anything requested, let me know. I probably won't be able to teach tricks and stuff like that, because it's just awkward for me to try and film in daylight. So I can film at night time with LED, but that's about it. So yeah, there's tons and tons and tons of videos showing you how to do tricks, so hopefully you can go check those out. This channel is mainly for reviews and things that I'm finding difficult or that are really good that you can try out, for mainly for beginners to intermediate, because I'm kind of intermediate now. So yeah, I'll see you guys later.